Nate Clark and Jesse McMurray for Gate City. And at center circle, it'll be Hubbard and C.J. Johnson. Well, he headed that way. Now they're going to put Lusk at center circle. And the toss is up, tip, control Gate City. Nate Clark with it in the backcourt. By the way, Mark Peters with the night off tonight. Jesse McMurray across center circle, gives left side Nate. He comes out front, header of the key, right side McMurray, in the middle Hubbard, left side Kilgore. Now Humphreys with it, right sideline. They back it out to Nate. Knocked out of his hands by C.J. Johnson. The drive for the layup, no good. Rebound, Kilgore. Into the front court quickly. Nate Clark. Got an 8-foot jumper from the front. It's good. Gate City up 2-0. Johnson guarded by Kilgore in the backcourt. Now across the timeline. Spin move. 5-second count is on. Still on. And now they feed it baseline. That is Sturgill. Who feeds it in the lane. Now give off to Lusk. Layup is good. We're tied at 2. Remember to keep score here, don't we? Excuse me, Mr. Peters. There's a 3 by McMurray, no good. Rebound Kilgore, and he's tied up by Mullins. That's Brent. We have a Brad and a Brent Mullins, and we have a JL and a JG Sturgill. With it, Mullins across the timeline. So basketball is called. Driving in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound Kilgore. As Mullins with the shot. Kilgore with the rebound, and he almost turns it over in front court. Gets to Nate Clark, right sideline. 3 from in front. Good. Jesse McMurray. Gate City on top 5-2. Johnson across the timeline, left side. Guarded by Kilgore. Kilgore slips and falls. Feet in low, Lusk. Shot up, no good. Foul called, a block on Will Humphreys. Team's first, of course, his first. We always review the popcorn here, as we must, and the report here is very good. But we're going to sell a lot of drinks here tonight because it's salty. Free throw, no good by Lusk. Second one also no good. Rebound Hubbard. Nate Clark with it, front court, left sideline. McMurray in low to Kilgore. Shot up no good. He's fouled by Lusk. So the first team foul. The Wildcats. 5:59 to go first period. 5-2. Gate City with Josh Kilgore at the free throw line. Shooting 2. His first is no good. Josh's second toss is good. 6-2 Gate City. 5:55 to go first quarter. J.G. Sturgill has it in the front court. Tries to bounce pass toward the lane. It's deflected away, and the foul is called on, that's the second on Humphreys. That would be Will. And Scott checks in for Nate Clark. Inbounds Lusk, right sideline. Tries to drive baseline, now backs it out. Johnson out front, right side. He looks in, still looks, count on, gets it away in the lane, and through the lane actually, out of bounds to Gate City. And McMurray across the timeline, gives left side Luke Humphreys, who's checked in. Now McMurray. Out front, back to Luke. Now to McMurray out front right side. Hubbard right sideline. Kilgore left wing drives. Now dishes to Luke. A 2-point shot. Baseline is good. Johnson with the basketball for the Wildcats. In the front court left side. Bounce past the left corner. Mullins tries to feed it baseline. Lusk. And stolen away. Hubbard. Into the front court. Kilgore with it. Now they'll feed it around Luke left sideline. Baseline Hubbard. He backs it out to McMurray. Left wing. Moves to his right. Nails the 3-point shot. Jesse's second on the night. Timeout. Pound. Gate City on top, 11-2. We'll be back. Kilgore, head of the key. Johnson now gives left side. That is Mullins. Turnaround 10-footer. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Held basketball. Possession arrow goes to Gate City. And McMurray will bring it across the timeline. Give left side. That's Scott. His three is rattles and comes out. Johnson with the rebound for Pound. Here's intercepted. Scott. He has 2-on-1. He drops. Oh, gives over the head of Estep. And it goes out of bounds. Back to the Wildcats. Johnson guarded by Estep. Across center circle. Gives right side Mullins. Guarded by McMurray. Mullins wants to drive baseline and loses control out of bounds. 5th turnover for the Wildcats. Gate City only has 1 so far. This happened moments ago. Gate City on top, 11-2, 3:48 to go. Here's Scott's three, no good. Rebound, McMurray. Let's feed it to Luke out front, right side. Scott, he drives baseline, just inside the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Lusk. Johnson with it down the right sideline and loses it out of bounds. Unforced turnover by Johnson. Estep was there, but not really applying a lot of pressure. Luke out, Estep out, so it'll be Nate, Drew, Josh, Derek, and Will. Let's see, Drew Scott just checked out. So it's Will Humphreys, Nate Clark with it out front, gives right side Hubbard, his three, no good. Rebound, J.G. Sturgill for the Wildcats. Gate City on top, 11-2. Here's a steal by Will Humphreys, gives Nate Clark, back to Humphreys. Shot off the glass, good, and he's fouled. That'll make it 13-2, Gate City. With Will Humphreys at the line. Shot good. 14-2. Lusk inbounds to, who is he? That's Brad Mullins, who's just checked in. They give it to Brent Mullins, left side, front court. Now feed in low, shot up, no good. Will Humphreys with another rebound. That was J.L. Sturgill with the shot. It wouldn't fall for him. Here's a feed in low. Will Humphreys just left of the bucket. Shot up. Good. Brent Mullins with it into the front court. All the way to the right corner. Wants to drive baseline. Cut off by Clark. He backs it out to Brad Mullins. Guarded by Kilgore. Here's the ball lost out of bounds. 7th turnover for the Wildcats. With 2:14 to go, first quarter, 16-2, Gate City on top. Nate Clark takes his time. Now across the timeline, right side to Hubbard. Long pass left wing. Kilgore back to Hubbard, free throw line. His jumper is good. First points of the contest. Brent Mullins with it into the front court. Left side gives in the corner Brad Mullins. Guarded by Clark. Here's the steal by Derek Smith. Smith drives on J.G. Mullins. Now he backs it out. Now gives in low Nate Clark. Shot up good and he's fouled. Makes it 20-2. Gate City, 1:39 to go. First period. As checking in is Luke Logan for Lusk for a pound. And Nate Clark at the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play. Free throw is good. Brad Mullins across the timeline for the Wildcats. Guarded by Clark. Still out front. Still guarded by Clark. He circles around free throw line, down, drives down the lane. Layup is no good. Rebound Lusk. No, that's not Lusk. That is Logan. And a foul call on Nate Clark. His first. Brandon Pratt checks in for the Wildcats for Brent Mullins. J.G. Sturgill to inbounds, baseline, left side. Gets it into Logan. Looks in, now gets it out front. Brad Mullins, almost stolen away by Kilgore, but Mullins controls it. Now gives right side to Pratt. Guarded by Will. Now here's Sturgill driving in low. Reverse layup is good. That's Justin G. Sturgill. 21-4, Gate City. Under a minute to go first quarter. Clark in the front court gives to Kilgore. Right corner, three, no good. Rebound, nobody. Last touch out of bounds by Pratt. So Gate City's possession, baseline, left side. Gate City leads with a basketball. Lob in, Kilgore. He now gives Hubbard right side. Wants to drive baseline. Cut off there by Logan. Now they'll move it back out. Normally going for one shot. Clark out front. Now left side out front, Humphreys. Will, that would be. Now Hubbard out front, right side. And he's not guarded closely, but now I'll give it to Smith, left side out front. Now they'll move it around. Out front, Humphreys, left side, Smith. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. The first one, Kilgore has it out front. Now Clark. Now Hubbard out front, right side. 13 seconds. And now to Clark. Near the timeline, spin move. Free throw line, bounce pass in low, Will Hubbard. Will Humphreys, that is. Easy layup. Nice assist by Clark. Gate City leads. Well, the Wildcats inbound the basketball and proceed to walk. Make their 8th turnover in the contest. Blue Devils with the basketball. Bateman in with it. Just inside center circle, gives Scott right side. Now Hubbard out front in the middle. He drives in the lane, jumper short. Rebound, Sturgill. Turnover to Scott, shot up, no good. Rebound, Sturgill. Again, shot up, off the glass is good. And I don't believe they're going to count the bucket. It will be Pound basketball under their own bucket. They feed it into Lusk. Now feed in low, Sturgill. Shot up off the glass is good. For Justin G. Sturgill. Here's the turnover going the other way. Sturgill drives, shot up off the glass, good again. Another turnover. Here's Johnson driving for the layup. 23. 6-0 run here by Pound. Just over a minute into the first quarter. Here's McMurray, his three. Good from the left side. We'll break the scoreless drought for Gate City. Here's Mullins, has the ball stolen away by Clark, but he can't control it before it goes out of bounds in front of the Gate City bench. So Johnson inbounds, base left side. Sideline, actually. There's Sturgill running one-hander for two. Here's a long pass, E-step into the front court, baseline. He'll back it out to Scott. Now here's a steal by Johnson once again. He'll drive for the layup, which is good. Not a real crisp pass by the Blue Devils. Johnson, nice job anticipating it. It's 26-14 Gate City. 6:05 to go. First half. Here's Scott driving baseline. His shot up, no good. Rebound Johnson. And they scramble for it at the sideline in front of the Pound cheerleaders. And a foul is called on Drew Scott. Inbounds pass to Johnson into backcourt. Quickly across the timeline, guarded by E-step, who falls down. Shot up Sturgill, no good. Rebound in low by Justin L. Sturgill. His putback is good. 26-16 Gate City. 5:35 to go. First half. Here's driving into the paint is McMurray. He feeds in low. Luke Humphries. His shot is good. 28-16 Gate City. His feet into Lusk, who walks in a crowd. Made contact with Clark, driving, and took one too many steps. So Kilgore to inbounds to Clark. Clark will be picked up at the timeline by Johnson. And they feed it to McMurray. Pass tip, but controlled by Jesse. And they feed it to Kilgore. He drives, shot good, block called. Foul before the shot. And they feed it into Luke underneath. His layup is good. Now Brad Mullins brings it in the front court this time. Feeds Johnson, baseline left side. Pass across the paint. Shot up. No good. Rebound Sturgill. Shot up no good, but a foul will be called on 40. Which is Josh Kilgore for Gate City, his first. And that will put Justin L. Sturgill at the line. His first is good. 30-17 Gate City. Lusk in for J.G. Sturgill. J.L. Sturgill second, no good. Rebound, Smith for Gate City. McMurray will bring it across the timeline. And dribbles left side, left to the paint. Now backs it out to Clark. Looks for three, now drives. Now kicks it to McMurray. His three. Bounces around. And it touched barely the support wire. And that makes the possession to Pound. Johnson calls timeout, having trouble getting the as we have a delay while some fans are getting set for some halftime activities. And there's the inbounds pass. Johnson to Mullins. Mullins dribbles it out of bounds. So Hubbard inbound, he does to McMurray. Circles around out front with 4:15 to go in the half. 30-17 Gate City leads. Here's to give it to Hubbard out front in the middle. Right side, Kilgore. Kilgore drives into the paint, now kicks it out Hubbard at the right wing. Long pass, left corner, Smith. The three rattles out. Rebound, Lusk. Gets it to Brad Mullins into the front court. Guarded by Clark. Mullins loses his dribble, picks it up. Now gets it to Johnson out front. Guarded by Kilgore. Set a pick for Johnson. Now they feed it in low. Shot up. Partially deflected from behind by Hubbard. Last touch as it goes out of bounds by Will. So it'll be baseline basketball for Pound. Johnson to inbounds. And he better hurry. He does get it out front to Sturgill. JL. Right side. Now Brad Mullins, right corner. Hold is called on Nate Clark. Reacts like it was called on him, and it was. And that will be the post away there, clock operator, scoreboard operator, the second on Nate. 17th foul on Gate City. So shooting 1 and 1 will be Jared Lusk. First is good. 30-18 Gate City. Scott in for Clark. Nate not happy about the call. Second free throw also good by Lusk. Make it 30-19 Gate City. McMurray across the timeline. Pass into the front court, left side Hubbard. Left corner Will Humphreys. Hey, he can drive the lane if he wanted to. Nobody there. He doesn't. Instead gets it to McMurray. And Jesse steps on the sideline. Which is real easy to do here. There's very little room, like there are in lots of gyms, between the bleachers and the playing floor. The inbounds floor. Mullins in the front court, guarded by McMurray, left corner. Needs help. Gets it away out front, Johnson. Johnson drives free throw line, gives left side Mullins. Mullins circles around in the paint, feeds right block. Shot up is good by J.L. Sturgill. 30-21 Gate City. 2:45 to go first half. Kilgore in the front court, left side with it for Gate City. No pressure on him, and he walks. So with the basketball now, Brent Mullins into the front court for Pound. He'll give it to Johnson in the middle, out front. Drives in toward the paint. Now gives left side Sturgill. His jumper, no good. Rebound, nobody. Last touch, McMurray. Nate Clark set to check back in for Gate City for Josh Kilgore. Johnson inbounds, baseline left side for Pound. He does. Sturgill in low, stolen away. Almost Nate Clark now with it. Sturgill on the floor. He rolls on the floor. Gate City basketball. Twelfth turnover for Pound. Gate City was 6. Clark to the free throw line. Bounce pass left side. Scott thought about the three, instead drives baseline, cuts off. Cut off. Back out to Jones. Now McMurray is 3 short. Rebound Johnson. Johnson into the front court, right of the free throw line. Now backs it out. Now move it to Mullins, left corner. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Scott. Double team, gets it away to Clark, and Scott falls down out of bounds. Here's jumper by McMurray, about a 14-footer, good. Pound moves it in the front court. Sturgill proceeds to walk. E-step checks in for Nate Clark. And McMurray takes the inbounds pass from E-step. Moves across center circle. With 1:35 to go first half. Gates get down top 32-21. There's E-step in the lane. Now I'll give left. Wing. McMurray's three. No good. Rebound underneath. That's a Humphreys, I believe. Shot up. No good. Rebound and a foul in backcourt on Logan. As it appeared he tried to trip Will Humphreys. That is they call the foul on Humphreys. Wow. I didn't see that. That'll be the third on Will. So that'll put at the line Logan. Second one, no good. They scramble for the basketball. Johnson comes up with it. Pass deflected. Saved by Mullins. Back to Johnson. Free throw line. He walks. .11 to play. First half, 32-22. Gate City leads with a basketball. McMurray gets an E-step. Johnson tried to steal, not successful. Now E-step with a jumper. Sturgill with the rebound. Johnson into the front court for the Wildcats. Guarded by E-step. Drives right sideline toward the paint. Now gives baseline. Sturgill's jumper. No good. Rebound. Jones. For Gate City to McMurray into the front court. 35 seconds to go in the half. Driving baseline into the paint. McMurray shot no good. But he's fouled. By Brent Mullins. His second. McMurray's free throw. It's good. Second. Also good. 9 point. And so far for McMurray. Johnson with the basketball for Pound. Right sideline, front court. Guarded by E-step. Count on. Now he drives baseline. Gives to Sturgill in the lane. Little 4-footer's good. By Justin G. Sturgill. Here's almost a steal in backcourt. Hubbard saves it to McMurray. McMurray's long three. Good. .37-24 is our by Hubbard. Will Humphreys, head of the key. Right side, Nate Clark. Feeds in the corner of Jesse McMurray. Thought about three instead, gets it out front to Hubbard. Left side, Kilgore drives baseline. His jumper off the backboard, no good. And Sturgill comes out of there with it for the Wildcats. He'll feed it to Mullins in the front court. Johnson, free throw line. Clark into the front court. McMurray drives baseline. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebound and put back by Humphreys for two. That's Will. Johnson within the front court for Pound. Gate City up 39-26, 7 minutes to go, third period. Johnson spin move. Almost lost the basketball. They do save it to Mullins. He feeds in low Lust. That's Sturgill, feeding Lust for 2 points. Here's a turnover. Johnson into the front court. Feed to Lust. Layup is good. 39-30 Gate City. And Lee sit down. I can't see. That is Kilgore with it. Left corner. Feed in the lane. Hubbard in low. Right of the paint. Shot up. No good. Rebound Lust. Well, not exactly. It's lost out of bounds. Last touched by Humphreys. Will couldn't control it. Inbounds J.G. Sturgill into the front court, guarded by Clark, right sideline. Wants to drive baseline. And a foul is called on Clark. Touch foul. Only in far Southwest Virginia do they call that. Here's the inbounds pass, almost lost in the backcourt, but saved by Sturgill. To Mullins, double team, puts his shoulder down, knocks down McMurray, no call. Here's driving. Charge is finally called on Sturgill. That is J.G. Sturgill, his first. So Will Humphreys inbounds to Clark. Nate will be picked up by Johnson at center circle. Nate loses control. Now controls the basketball. He drives into the paint. Jumper, partially blocked. Sturgill with the basketball. Quickly to Mullins into the front court. He throws it almost in the back court. Saved by Johnson to Sturgill. J.G. drives. Jumper, no good. Rebound. Humphreys and Sturgill. Jump ball. Possession error is out of my sight, but we'll see here shortly. Johnson will inbound, so it's Pound's basketball. It's Gate City up 39-30. Inbounds pass, left to the free throw line. Jumper, no good. Ball tipped around. Johnson comes out of there with it. Jumper, just inside the free throw line, no good, but he's fouled. One. He'll be on Hubbard, his first. Put Johnson at the free throw line. And the first is good. E-Step checks in for Gate City's Josh Kilgore. Second one is no good. Rebound Humphreys. Will gets it off to McMurray into the front court. They'll move it around. Left side E-Step. He drives baseline. Fall away shot, no good. Rebound Johnson. Quickly in the front court. Bounce pass to E-Step. Nice alert play by Mark. McMurray with it. Front court, left side. In the middle, Scott. Right side, Hubbard. Looks in. Now drives toward the paint. In the paint, kicks it out. Humphreys thought about three instead, gets it back right wing Hubbard. Now McMurray. Just inside free throw line. The jumper comes off to Lusk. To Mullins. Guarded by Humphreys into the front court. There's Hubbard, that is. Excuse me. The three is good. By Mullins. 39-34, Gate City. Scott with it out front. Left side, gives right side Hubbard. Hubbard drives, shot up, no good, foul called. Lusk. His second. And they say it's before the shot. So McMurray will inbounds right side, baseline. He looks in for the lob. It's not there. Now it's to get it into anybody. He does. Smith out front. Left side, Hubbard. Now out front, McMurray. His three is no good. Rebound, Johnson. Quickly in the front court, Mullins. That's Brent. Guarded by McMurray. Needs a timeout before the 5 seconds. He gets it. We'll be back after it. That's Watts Pounds basketball. Sideline right. Pass out front. Mullins almost walked. They feed it in the lane. Lusk. Got it off the glass and good. 39-36. Gate City wants a timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. In the third period, Pound 12. It's 39-36. Blue Devils. Gate City with the basketball. Hubbard to inbound. It's Clark, McMurray, Hubbard, Kilgore, and Luke Humphreys. Josh Kilgore, that is. Double team on McMurray. In trouble. Foul call. From the off official. The official right on top didn't call it, but the one all the way across the other side of the court did. So Blue Devils with the basketball. Call a foul on Johnson. His first. Here's feed in low Hubbard. He travels. Wildcats can tie it with a three. Here's Johnson in the front court. Gives left side Pratt. Now back it out to Johnson. Johnson, free throw line. Gives it to Pratt, left side again. Now Johnson, left corner. Lusk at the free throw line. He drives, jumpers, good. 39-38. Gate City. A dry spell here in the third quarter. Scoring an understatement. Here's Clark. Inside the free throw line. Tried to feed it in low. Hubbard, stolen away. Cats with the basketball. Mullins, right sideline in the front court. Now backs it out near center circle. Gives to Johnson. Johnson wants to drive. He does. Free throw line. Jumper good. That's on top. With 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Devils need to get their offense going. 2 points in the quarter. McMurray out front right side, Hubbard in the middle, left side Clark. McMurray drives right of the paint, now backs it to the sideline, now out front Clark. He drives in the lane, now dishes Luke Humphreys, his three too long, air ball. It'll go to Mullins into the front court, traveled by Pratt. Wholesale changes offensively for Gate City. Now Josh Kilgore, Will Humphreys, Drew Scott, Nate Clark, and Jesse McMurray. So not that many actually. Nate Clark takes his time. 2 minutes to go third quarter. 40-39 Pound. Clark in the lane. Now this is Will Humphreys driving baseline. Shot up. Well, it was made, but it was way after the whistle. Foul called on a Wildcat. It will be on Justin L. Sturgill, his third. Pound wanted timeout, didn't get it. Here's speed in. Kilgore misses an easy layup. Rebound Sturgill. JL gets it to JG in the front court. Back to Brent Mullins. Center circle. Guarded by Clark. Mullins bounce pass. JG Sturgill. His jumper, no good. Rebound, who? Finally, Scott comes out of there with it. Gets it to Clark. Into the front court. Kilgore. Shot up, blocked away. Rebound, nobody. Last touch by Pratt. For Pound. Timeout. Gate City will be back. Clark to inbounds. Left corner. Gets it to McMurray. Out front, Kilgore. To Clark. Left wing. Left corner, Scott. Tries to feed it in low to Will Humphreys. He is fouled. He's going to get Logan on that one. They do, and that's his first. Now Clark inbounds baseline. Scott out front, right side, Kilgore. Josh dribbles in the paint. Shot up, blocked away. Pound comes out of there with it. Mullins. Johnson, the three from the corner. No good. Tipped around and saved by Sturgill. Stolen away Kilgore. Kilgore drives on Mullins. Shot up off the glass is good. Gate City back on top, 41-40. Inbounds to Johnson from Brent Mullins. Johnson in the front court, loses his dribble, picks it back up. Guarded by Kilgore, right sideline. Free throw line. Now feed in low. Logan. His shot is good. Here's McMurray into the front court with 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clark out front. 10 seconds. Clark almost has it stolen away. Saves it to Scott, right corner. Scott dribbles toward the paint. Little runner, no good. Rebound left. 42-41. And Blue Devils with the basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. Hubbard inbounds to Clark in the backcourt. Pound wanted a charge, not called. Mullins is called for the foul. That is Brent Mullins' third foul. Inbounds to McMurray, then move it to Clark, left side. He circles around out front. McMurray, right wing, he drives in the paint, now gives to Nate. Left corner, Scott, the three. Good. Devils on top, 44-42, 7:30 to play. Here at Pound, Sturgill, free throw line, drives down, shot up off the glass, no good. He walked. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Inbounds to Clark. Pressure in the backcourt. Scott still in backcourt. Clark still in backcourt. McMurray across the timeline, right side in the middle, Clark. Left side, Scott, the three. No good. Long rebound, Brad Mullins. Along the baseline, left side, Mullins. Picked up in the backcourt. He'll get it to Brent Mullins in the front court. Left side, left corner, Sturgill, JG. He'll back it out to Brad Mullins, guarded by Scott. Counts on. Mullins drives in the lane, now gives off Luskin. Low shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, who? Nobody. They fight for it. Mullins comes out of there almost with it, and he's fouled by McMurray. Jesse fought him for the basketball. Picks up his first foul. So JG Sturgill to inbounds. He does away out front, Brad Mullins. Mullins, free throw line. Needs help. Now gets it away to Brent Mullins. He drives, free throw line, jumper good. We're tied at 44. 6.5 minutes to play. Pressure in the backcourt again. McMurray across the timeline, right side. Right sideline, Will Humphreys in the front court. Then move it down to Hubbard. He'll kick it back out to Scott. McMurray, right wing, right corner, Scott. Back out to McMurray. Clark, left wing. Clark drives. Foul called on Brent Mullins. And that'll put 24. That's his fourth foul on Brent Mullins. And he will sit down. And that'll put Nate Clark at the free throw line. Shot up, no good. Sturgill with it in the front court. Pass stolen away. Nate Clark. He'll drive on Johnson. Have the ball stripped away, but is fouled by Brad Mullins. Free throw is good. Second. Good. 46-44 Gate City with 5:50 to play. Rick Pound. Johnson with the basketball for the Wildcats. He drives in the paint, gives it left post to J.L. Sturgill, and a foul is called on Will Humphreys. That is his fourth. Johnson inbounds baseline, left side, gets it in to Lusk. Now they'll back it out to Sturgill. Feeds it right side. J.L. to J.G. J.G. shot off the side of the backboard. It comes back to Nate Clark. Hubbard in the front court, right side with the basketball. Now left side Clark. He's wide open to three. Rims out. Brad Mullins with the rebound. Devils up by 2 with 5:20 to play. Here's Lusk. His jumper. No good. Rebound. Finally. Logan comes out of there with it. Oh, excuse me. Justin Sturgill comes out of there with it. His putback is good. We're tied at 46. Hubbard with the basketball in the front court, right side. Backs it out to Scott. Now to Clark in the middle. He drives in the lane and throws it out of bounds. Intended for McMurray. Nowhere close. McMurray driving to the middle of the court, and the pass is behind him. So, tied at 46. Wildcats with the basketball. Brad Mullins across the timeline, almost steps him back to court, now turns it over. Kilgore comes away with it, gets it to Clark, gets it to Hubbard. Shot up off the glass is good. Devils up by 2 with 4:35 to play. Johnson across the timeline for the Wildcats, gives left side. Sturgill now out front, Brad Mullins. He drives in the paint, falls down, travels. Checking in for Brad Mullins is Brandon Pratt. McMurray inbounds to Clark. Who takes his time. Getting to the timeline. Now across center circle. Gives left side McMurray. He circles out front. Almost a steal by Johnson, but Clark keeps it. Right side Humphreys, back to Hubbard the wing, out front McMurray, left side Clark. Dribbles in front, McMurray's three, no good. Rebound, Lusk to Johnson. Across the timeline, Throws it out of bounds. No, almost. It's saved by Pratt. And the ball on the court, stolen away Clark. Clark will drive. Give to Kilgore. Turnover. As Johnson is there, and then Kilgore fouls him. I'd say maybe Nate, if he had that to do again, would have gone to the bucket himself. Pass just a little off line. So Devils up by 2 with 3:31 to play. 48-46, and the Wildcats with the basketball. Inbounds Pratt to Johnson. Cross center circle, right side now. Get to Lusk at the free throw line. His jumper, no good. Rebound, Pound. Shot up, no good. Foul call. If that's Humphries, he's done. It is. Estep will check in for Gate City. Sixteen foul on Gate City, or 8 on Pound. Estep does check in. Brett Mullins checks in for Justin G. Sturgill for the Wildcats. And Johnson inbound baseline. Left side, he does to Lusk. Left sideline. Tries to get it back to Johnson baseline. Instead kicks it out front to Justin L. Sturgill. Now, they feed it in low. Shot off the glass is good by Justin L. Sturgill. We're tied at 48. Under 3 minutes to play. He step with it, left corner for Gate City. Looks in now. Dribbles out, now gives back in the corner at McMurray. Out front, Hubbard with the basketball. Now way out front, right side, Clark. Hubbard to the free throw line. He walk is not called. McMurray with it. Right wing. To the sideline he goes. He drives baseline. Layup off the side of the backboard. No good. Block called. I believe on Justin L. Sturgill. It is. His 4th. Nope. Yeah, it is his 4th. .48-48. 2:23 to play. McMurray at the free throw line. Toss is good. His first point of the second half. He had 18 in the first.